Give me the player that you would have bet your pinky that they would have been a star. You would have bet your pinky that they would have been great Hall of Famer, let's say. Multi-All-Star. All righty, a little round ball rock here. Johnny Tesh. Thank you, John. Marvin, I'm going to go to you.
1C for me, Michael Beasley.
There's still a chance that he could be a Hall of Famer.
All right, relax.
Paul, you got somebody that you would have bet a pinky.
I absolutely would have actually bet the pinky back in 1994. Glenn Big Dog Robinson out of Purdue. Played 2 years in college. His second year in college, he averaged 31-11 at small forward, and he shot 40% from three. I had no doubts he was going to take over the NBA. He made 2 All-Star games. He had a nice career, not even close to the Hall of Fame.
Todd, you got one?
Although he looked a lot older than he was from the beginning. Greg Oden, I got caught up in thinking that he was going to be a dominant. He got picked, I guess, before Durant. I thought he was going to be something more special.
All right. Had some injuries there. Seton, you got one?
Yeah, I guess he's kind of recent. Well, at least recent-ish. But, man, I thought Jeremy Lamb was going to be a thing.
That's Rando.
I really thought Jeremy Lamb, I was like, dang, man, that kid is going to be a thing. And he played for a long time, never did anything, but he played for a while.
I thought Laettner was going to be a great player.
Yeah.
I just thought somebody that good is going to understand how to play in the NBA and what would be different. You know, he went against the best players. He dominated Shaq. I mean, like he was great against Alonzo Mourning. So I just thought, okay. Now he went to a bad team. He went to Minnesota, and that certainly had an effect on him. He did play a long time. And he went to an All-Star game or two, maybe. But I thought, well, that's just a natural transition. You're going to be All-Star a couple of times over in the NBA. All right, we'll get to phone calls coming up. 877-3DP Show. Yes, Marvin?
Sorry, honorable mention for me, Jahlil Okafor out of Duke. I thought he was going to be the better version of Zach Randolph.
Okay. I didn't buy into Harold Miner.
Baby Jordan?
Oh, my goodness. I remember having discussions at SportsCenter, and people got caught up in Harold Miner at USC, and he was a great leaper. And they thought he was going to be Baby Jordan. I said, here's a problem. He can't shoot. Other than that, Pearl Washington's another player where I thought, God, you put him on an NBA floor, he's going to be going all over. He's going to be crazy. And that didn't work out either. But, yeah, Baby Jordan, I think the similarities were that he wore number 23 when he was in college. I think that's where the similarities ended. Yes, Paul?
Since we're doing honorable mention, I will go Larry Johnson out of UNLV. He looked like a 30-year-old at age 20. He won Rookie of the Year with Charlotte.
Yeah.
He made a second-team All-NBA in his second year.
Yeah, back problems, though.
Slowed him down.
Yeah, back problems. Stacey Augmon is another guy.
Exactly who I was going to say, Stacey Augmon. I thought Stacey Augmon was going to be the guy.
I thought he was going to be Scottie Pippen. Before Scottie Pippen. Because he just was one of those glue guys, play defense, transition, great in transition. Anybody else that comes to mind? Yes, Paul.
I would say John Wall coming out of college, and even in his first few years, I'm like, yeah, he's the real deal. There's no reason for him not to dominate the position for 12 years. And it cooled.
I didn't think Adam Morrison was going to be good. Because I didn't think he did anything. I mean, he scored, but, I mean, you got to – the margin to get your shot off in the NBA as opposed to college, it's kind of like that margin of a quarterback in college and your guys are wide open to the NFL where you have to throw them open. And Adam Morrison wasn't particularly big, strong, quick, fast. I just think he scored. But there are a lot of guys who can score in college. Yeah, Pauline.
I have one more honorable mention. We could do this all day.
Man.
Stevie Francis out of Maryland. He felt like had everything, combo guard, He was Rookie of the Year for Houston in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Made 3 All-Star games, 24, 25, 26, and then cooled.
Yeah, Stevie franchise. Whoa. Yes, Marv.
One more guy, the pride of Chicago, Jabari Parker. Out of Duke, I thought he had the perfect NBA game.
Yeah.
Could put it on the floor, could shoot it, good size.
Yeah. Yeah, Stevie franchise, he played for the Rockets, the Magic, the Knicks, the Rockets, and then he went to Beijing. Yes, Marv.
He was one of the few guys that refused to go to the team that drafted him also. The Grizzlies picked him.
Yeah. I didn't think Big Country, Bryant Reeves, was going to be great.
He's fun, though.
He was. Great haircut. He broke a backboard. It's like, okay. Okay. Like, I need a little more than that. Although I thought he was a really skilled big man. It's just, you started, and back then you had really skilled, great big men. Like nowadays, if he could shoot the 3, he'd be able to play. You don't have to be a great big man, the traditional big man.